I have been detained in the United Kingdom for 6 years illegally. The UN has declared it to be illegal. The context is this still very large ongoing attempted prosecution of me and WikiLeaks as an organization, which has already put a young person, Chelsea Manning, in prison now, sentenced to 35 years. I am in a very unusual situation, a very difficult situation, but it is one where I can look out and attempt to keep working with what I feel to be important in the world. I am given a lot of courage by what I see occurring in Italy with smashing through the lies of the corrupt traditional press. We have published more than 3 million documents about war. And my conclusion is that in a democracy, wars come about because of lies. If you look in the history of democracy, from the Vietnam War, even going further back to the attacks against Poland in World War II, wars come about as a result of lies, and lies that are pushed by the mainstream press. So we must ask ourselves, what is the average number of deaths that each journalist who is not doing their job is responsible for? Well, there are not so many journalists. Each journalist is responsible on average for at least 10 deaths. So journalism is a very serious occupation, and conveying information from one person to another is what builds our society. So if this system is not right, we cannot be all that we can be. As what we know, we cannot be more than what we know. We can only plan for as good as we can understand, and we can only act as good as the courage that we have to act. So we must understand, so we must see, understand, and act. And this middle part is spreading information from one person to another, cutting through the filters of ignorance. I have been in this embassy for 4.5 years in London. I came to the embassy to apply for asylum because of what was happening in the United States, and that the UK would not let me out. I'm Australian. I just was coming through the UK to work with the Guardian newspaper about the war in Afghanistan, and was trapped in London. So I came to the embassy to apply for asylum, and then the embassy was circled by police, more than 150 police. And that siege has been going on now for 4.5 years. The British government admit that they have spent more than 20 million euros on the siege. This is more than the United Kingdom's global human rights budget each year.